A quiet day at the New Haven Fire Department can quickly turn busy. Then quiet again. And during those long stretches of downtime, these men talk about vacations, family. And when the camera's not rolling, they talk about the legal battle that's put their fire station under a national spotlight.
It's conversation, though, definitely conversation in Firehouse, you know.
Guys are talking about it, but they're trying not to, they're withholding any kind of harsh opinions.
For 6 years, the department has been at the center of a reverse discrimination case that's made its way all the way up to the Supreme Court. It all started when the city of New Haven threw out the results of a promotional exam because not enough black firefighters passed. As a result, 18 white firefighters and 1 Hispanic sued the city.
I think what happened here in New Haven is a poster case for raw race politics.
Karen Torrey represents the New Haven firefighters who brought the suit. She says the city has an obligation to those firefighters who worked hard and passed. Lead plaintiff Frank Ricci went as far as to pay someone to read him the study material since he has dyslexia.
The city of New Haven actually sent a letter to all candidates saying, we urge you to strive and study hard. Strive and study hard. So here's Frank Ricci, who does just that and goes the extra mile to do it, to compensate for the fact that he does have a reading disability. And what does the city tell him? After everything he's done, you're a white guy?
But the city's attorney, Victor Bolden, says they were simply abiding by the law.
The city's concern throughout has been whether or not we're complying with the law. And Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is very important law.
That's a sentiment Lieutenant Gary Tinney shares.
Our civil rights are important. Title VII is important.
He's the president of the International Association for Black Professional Firefighters. He says diversity has always been an issue in this department.
There's only 8 of us. There's a reason for it.
A district court ruled in favor of the city, and on appeal, the case made its way to Judge Sonia Sotomayor's court, where a panel of judges, including Sotomayor, again ruled in favor of the city. But just now, the Supreme Court overturned that decision, ruling instead in favor of the white firefighters. This case has not only raised questions about affirmative action, but also the Supreme Court nominee's views on race.
This, along with her speech at Berkeley, shows that she's much more likely to side with minorities.
With Sotomayor's confirmation hearings just around the corner, some wonder if this will hurt her chances.
It shouldn't be that damaging at the end of the day. The fact that the court disagrees with a particular judge is not necessarily a reason to think that the judge is not qualified for the court.
But for the New Haven firefighters, this case is likely to have a much more lasting impact. It's already created a rift within the department.
I mean, you know it, you feel it. You walk into a room, you know, and guys, depending on who the guy is, it's not everybody, it's just a few. You walk into a room, you know, guys turn their back and walk away.
But others hope with the Supreme Court's ruling, things will return to normal. But even if they don't, they'll go on, fighting fires shoulder to shoulder, regardless of the color of the guy's skin next to them. In New Haven, Connecticut, Bonny Ghosh, The Associated Press.